Hello guys, my name is Jackson LaValle and I'm going to be your host today. Welcome to my channel. If you're not already, feel free to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment down below something that you learned in today's video. If you have any other input, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, today's topic is going to be on the armored catfish, also known as the pleco in the United States. For many of my folks in Mexico, they know it as the pez diablo or devilfish. Let's start off with some background information. The armored catfish originally comes from the Amazon rainforest area and was introduced to North America in the 1950s. While it's not entirely known how they ended up in North American waters, many suspect that they were pets that just got too big and their owners released them into the wild. Some others suggest that they were released into the wild intentionally to keep algae growth down. Because, well, that's what they were made for, to eat algae. Little did they know, these algae suckers would get a bit out of hand. These guys would turn out to be a highly invasive problem in North American range because they can breed so fast and are very hard to eradicate. You see, these catfish aren't just any old catfish. As you can tell by their name, you probably suspect that they're catfish with armor, which they are. These catfish can range from 1 to 2 feet in length on average and are covered in bony backplates that provide their armor, making them look more like tactical assault catfish, which is probably what our manatee friends in Florida refer to them as. We'll dive into that later in the video though. With these fish being armored, there's no natural predators because not many fish are going to want to eat something that is that difficult to consume, meaning that there's not really any predators in North American waters to keep these pesky fish in check. On top of being armored, these fish are known to be able to survive out of water for extended periods of time. There's no known exact amount of how long they can stay out of water for, with some sources stating that they can survive for up to 20 hours. Others, like our friends over at Business Insider, suggest that they can survive closer to 4 hours out of water. You might be asking yourself, how in the world can these fish survive that long out of water? It's kind of crazy really, but these fish have adapted to literally be able to breathe oxygen with a lung-like organ. These fish have adapted this way because in their native range they can endure and survive in severe drought conditions. Now, if you thought that was crazy, I'm going to hit you with another shocker. These fish can walk on land. Yes, you heard that right, they can walk on land. This technique they use is officially called Reffling, says the guys over at Cool Green Science. These fish have adapted to Reffle because these fish endure dry spells. These fish reffle or walk by using their front fins and scoot and squirm across the terrain. These fish can pose a very large issue to the ecosystems outside of their native range because, as we mentioned before, they're highly invasive along with a whole other slew of reasons that we're going to talk about. These fish flourish in the warmer waters of southern North America. They pose a threat to native aquatic plants, disturb sediment, and destroy the habitat of native fish species. They are specifically bad to the local fish because within their invasiveness, they easily outcompete locals for food and nesting sites. These invaders will dig themselves into the sides of riverbanks, eroding the bank unnaturally. The armored catfish has been known to cause problems for our manatee friends in Florida. Since the manatees are covered in algae, the catfish take a particular liking to them. They cling onto the manatees, making it very uncomfortable for them, so they try to shake them off, but the catfish just latch right back on. This causes them to exert a significant amount more energy than they normally would. Our friends from National Geographic say this issue is deadly for the manatees, especially in colder months. This makes the manatees flee the warmer southern waters and head to cooler water where they risk going into shock. So in an attempt to flee, the manatees try to find cooler water that's not suitable for the catfish or themselves. This is usually a last-ditch solution to get away from the catfish. While it has been proven to be extremely difficult to get rid of these fish, there are a couple of solutions people have attempted. Business Insider did an interview with some of the locals in Tabasco, Mexico. The fishermen there have a method of putting gill nets in the water and trapping the fish. This seems to be the most efficient method that they have found so far. The local fishermen described that the pez diablo, as they call it, arrived and the native fish species have gone down the drain. The sad reality, the gill nets aren't harming other species because there just aren't enough of them in the waters. After the fishermen pull them up from the waters, they collect them and bring them to local restaurants where the fish is slow to gain popularity. They also bring them to processing facility to be turned into dog treats. It seems as if the pets love them and they will continue to harvest the catfish for pet treats. While this is only making a small dent in the population, any percent that can eradicate them will help. It was a pleasure, and I hope you learned something today. Lastly, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to the great people from National Geographic, Business Insider, Solitude Lake Management, Cool Green Science, and the Texas Invasive Species Institute. Without them, this video wouldn't be possible. Well guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content and had as much fun learning about this as I had making this video. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment down below of what topic you'd like me to cover next. I'll see you guys in the next one.